Needs to be said, the words fight.
Maria, back in!
Good shot, but it's started. Oh! Right hand! Dricus! Takes Izzy, drops him. Wow. He's got Izzy flattened out. He's got the rear naked choke. He's got it in. Wow!
Like, he was dangerous. Dricus, mate, how do you sum him up? Dude's tough as nails. He's got ticker and he's got a headspace. Like, he's got the right mind space to go there. Like, he's willing to die on his shield. He is so awkward and cumbersome to watch, man. But he gets it done. He makes it.
Dricus Du Plessis got him down, got to his back, and was able to sink in the rear naked choke. And still.
Want to be studied. Missed by a mile, next thing you know, he lands clean on the chin, feels a takedown, goes on his back, next thing you know, he got the choke. I'd really love to fight this guy. Congrats. Time for war, Dutchman. DDP has claimed the throne.
Never book you with a part-time job, my friend.
Wow. Interesting. I think me and Drake jinxed Strickland.
Yeah, he's the kiss of death.
Very interesting. I wonder work like, mate, like he runs at you, throwing punches like you stole something from him, right? And man, like it works. Okay, it works. I don't know how else to sum him up, right?
Yeah.
He's like.
Leading up to the fight, former middleweight champion Israel Adesanya shared his thoughts on the stylistic matchup in a YouTube breakdown. According to Izzy, there are really two possible outcomes. Either Khamzat comes out aggressive, drags Dricus into deep waters early, and finishes him in the first or second, or DDP stands firm, pushes back with his own brand of chaos, and turns the tide in the later rounds. Adesanya predicted that if Chimaev gets it done, it will happen quickly, likely in the opening round and in violent fashion. But if the fight stretches into the third or fourth, he favors Du Plessis, believing the South African has the grit and gas tank to weather the storm and finish strong. This isn't the first time the two middleweights have been at the center of heated discussions. Back in 2023, Du Plessis stirred controversy with his "true African champion" comments, pointing out that previous title holders Francis Ngannou, Adesanya, and Kamaru Usman were based outside of Africa. That built a tense rivalry, which eventually culminated in their clash in 2024. Since then, however, Izzy has shown nothing but respect, even calling Dricus an inspiration to African fighters. During his UFC 319 preview, Adesanya noted, "The UFC may want Khamzat as champion because of the attention he brings, but I think Dricus being champ is important too. He inspires the next wave of African fighters the way me, Kamaru, and Francis once did." Former UFC champ Chris Weidman also weighed in on the UFC 319 main event. With his experience at 185 pounds, Weidman pointed out that the matchup really comes down to conditioning and size. Has Khamzat ever dealt with someone Dricus' size? Can he control him and still keep his cardio? I think if Chimaev wins, it has to be early, probably in the first round by big ground and pound or submission. I don't see him winning a 5-round war. Weidman was clear, if the fight goes past the opening frame, he's backing Du Plessis to remain champion. Meanwhile, UFC Hall of Famer Michael Bisping defended Du Plessis' unusual fighting style, often criticized as sloppy or awkward. Bisping countered, yes, he's unorthodox, but extremely effective. People need to stop framing it negatively. Look at his wins: Robert Whittaker, Sean Strickland, Adesanya. That speaks for itself. Still, even with those victories, many agree this is the toughest test yet. Khamzat Chimaev comes in undefeated at 14-0, with dominant wins over Kevin Holland, Kamaru Usman, and Whittaker, earning him this golden opportunity. Podcast host Joe Rogan also praised Du Plessis' conditioning, even comparing it to the relentless pace of fellow UFC standout Merab Dvalishvili. Rogan said, "Some athletes reach a level of discipline and cardio that just separates them. Dricus has built that same engine. He can fight full throttle without slowing down, and that's rare." For now, all eyes remain on UFC 319. Will Chimaev bulldoze his way to gold in the opening minutes, or will Du Plessis prove once again that his grit and awkward style are championship material? Stay locked in for all the biggest stories, fight breakdowns, and MMA updates. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next drop. Until then, fight fans, stay tuned.